They did make a big splash with Kevin Gausman, a pitcher, a front-end pitcher who the Jays have been truly trying to get for a few off seasons now. I think, even dating back to when he was with the Orioles. He's been out of the Orioles organization now for a few years. He just had a glorious year with the San Francisco Giants. I think he did he get Cy Young votes? He was in Cy Young talks in the NL. So getting Kevin Gausman, 5 years, long-term commitment for 110. It's a big number, but there's a comparison there too with Robbie Ray going to Seattle. His number was 5 years, 115. So some of the comments I've seen are, well, why didn't they just bring Robbie Ray back? It's essentially the same amount of money. Washington doesn't have state tax. There's income tax differences there, so I think that played a little bit into the number that Robbie Ray actually signed for. He was probably asking for more like 125, I would think, from the Jays, if you're factoring in all of that. But they got Gausman, and Gausman is a guy who, if you don't know, my fingers are crossed that this works out as well as it should, because Kevin Gausman is coming off a stellar year with the San Francisco Giants. They are now looking at a squad, a rotation of Barrios, who's signed for another 7 years after this year, so 8 more years. Gausman, who's here for 5 more years minimum. Alek Manoah, who's here for 5 more years minimum, 6 I think even. Ryu, who's here for a couple more years, and then that 5th spot is kind of the big question mark now for the Jays. Will they fill it with a guy who's already there, like Ross Stripling, our boy Ross? Will they do a younger guy like maybe Anthony Kay gets into the lineup? Maybe Thomas Hatch maybe gets into the lineup in terms of that 5th starter? Or do they go out and get another vet, which I think I know Max is busy. That's why I'm doing all the talking here. But
doing a great job.
I feel like I've been doing okay. But one of our,
You botched the intro, but that's okay. Keep going.
Did I? Did I botch it? What did I botch it?
I wrote great notes, but it's fine.
Jays fans were needing some gauze to cover open wounds of losing Marcus Semien and Robbie Ray, and they literally got all the gauze, man.